Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fairy Tale Podcast, your home for all things fairy tale, blah, blah, blah.
We're
This is a
trying the
great
official
intro,
opening
right?
again.
Yeah. Great intro. I'm trying to open stuff up so that I can actually see the notes for the show notes.
We have show notes.
We do have
We
show
do have
notes.
show notes.
Indeed.
I don't know
Indeed, we have
why
show notes.
that. I'm not surprised that we have show notes, but I
Yeah.
should be.
I have a sort of script that I follow. Okay. So did the intro. Sponsors. We have sponsors again this week. Who are our sponsors for this week, Carla? Because I leave you in charge of that, I feel.
Yes, but you gotta let me get to the website first.
Okay, well, go ahead. While you're doing that, I'll explain why we're late. So we're late because we had to do a last-minute interview. Well, it wasn't all that last minute, but we did an interview just a couple of minutes before we started up the show that will be up on episode 200. So that's two of three that we already have scheduled for this week. And we've got a fourth one that we're trying to figure out when, and we're contacting more people, and yay, yada, yada.
I'm stoked about the one tomorrow.
Yes! Are you
I
gonna be,
posted
are you-
about it. I'll be there.
Oh, okay. Because that'll be,
Wait,
it's going to be
what
early
time?
for us. It will be
Is it what
at
time?
1 o'clock in the afternoon your time.
Frick! I won't be there.
Yeah.
Wait,
I have
today.
I have my consultation for my knee scoping at 12:55.
Oh, that sucks.
Keep him on for a long time so I can come back and talk, because I told people that I told people on Reddit that I would ask questions for them, because I posted about it on Reddit to try to get. There were some people that were like, "Hey, there's a
Yeah.
fairy tale podcast," and I was like, "Yes." And then there was one who was like, "You guys don't stay on topic enough for my OCD," and I was like, "I'm sorry." But one
And
of
then,
the mods on there knows us, and I was like,
well, the big thing is, and here's the big surprise. I guess we'll go ahead and do a reveal since we've already posted it on Reddit. I was gonna keep it as a surprise.
Well, I mean,
but, screw
well,
it.
because I wanted to get people excited, and
Yeah,
also
definitely. I
I
definitely
just did
want
it. I'm
everybody to
sorry.
be excited too.
I wanted people to ask
we-
questions.
In the entire 4 years that we've been podcasting, we have never ever had this person on the show. Like, we had an interview that he was a part of with everyone else when I was at the fairy tale event over in New York Comic Con back in the day, and I think we had like a 10-minute interview with everybody, so it was just kind of general questions. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, and Juvias alike, we will be having Newton Pittman on tomorrow, our very own Gray. We posted, and the story is hilarious how this ended up. All right, if you're familiar with the Straight Outta Compton meme generator, we did a bunch of those for Fairy Tale.
I'm so
We,
tired.
you did.
Okay, I did. Anyway, I did the one, I shared the one that is Gray, and it says Straight Outta Clothes, and it's just Gray sitting there in his underwear. And I tweeted that at Tyler Walker, who tagged Newton Pittman in it, and I'm like, holy crap, Newton has a Twitter? What? And apparently he's had it for maybe like a week or two. And we followed him, and he followed us back, and I was like, oh, we can message him. And I go, we're about to hit 200 episodes. Would you like to come on and do an interview with us over Skype? You know? So, yeah.
And that was why I posted about it on Reddit, because normally when we have guests on, we can ask in the comments for questions from our guildmates in the comments, but we can't do that on Skype, so I thought it would be fair
How long
to keep
do you
it like
think,
normal.
How long do you think your appointment's going to be?
I wouldn't imagine it will take very long, but it's like 20 minutes away. So I probably won't be back till 2-ish.
I don't know if we're going
I thought I scheduled it for earlier than that.
Yeah,
They
he
called
is
me till
2 p.m.
12:55.
Central Time, which sadly it puts us at 1 o'clock
PM.
your time.
I mean, I can try real hard. I can
Okay.
send you the questions that that have been asked. But...
Okay, yeah, definitely do that because I want I want the Reddit questions asked, regardless.
Oh, well, and also I'll look for ones in here.
So it's going to be a very gray day tomorrow.
I don't know. It looks like it'll be sunny.
But
It would be better if we were getting sunny straight.
I'll contact him. I will contact Sunday, see if we can get him on.
Z
Hey,
wants.
whatever happened to Patrick Seitz, P.S.? Where's my
I don't
Lexus?
know. I don't know, but we need to contact him again.
Yeah.
Just send me a list of people that you say I need to contact. I will contact them. No problems.
Okay, just saying. My night was.
All right, here's the other campaign. I've been tweeting at Todd. I don't know if he's noticed all of the tweets, but start tweeting at Todd Fairytale 200 or FTP 200 using that hashtag and asking him to email us or contact us to be on the
Todd,
200th
we're
episode.
needy.
Yes, we want our Todd. It's
We
just
are
how
so
it is.
thirsty for Todd.
And we did have a semi kitty cast yesterday, and they all want to come back with more cats.
Yes.
It's great.
I made Dawn's day. She's Frosh, and I made her day by linking her to that egg sheet bracelet that I found. And she bought it. She's like, I'm buying
Cats are so cute.
And to make matters even worse, and I'm sorry we could not show you this, but we will try and link it at some point on our social media. There is a video of Dawn actually getting a Christmas present, and the Christmas present is a full Frosh outfit, or Frosh outfit.
I want one.
And she's playing the Charlie Brown Christmas song in the Frosh costume. It's so cute. It's
It's so cute. And then she is embarrassed, so she hides, but she's adorable, so I don't.
So we had Dawn and Jade on yesterday. So we had Carla and Frosh. We had both Carlas actually. So
Yeah.
You did.
sadly we were missing both Happies because I couldn't get a hold of them.
Yeah.
I like the last time that we interviewed Tia. She was like, "You need to bring me on more," and then when we tried.
I know, right?
We practically broke the internet trying to get a hold of her.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get a hold of her, tweet at Tia Tooney or just message Tia Ballard on Facebook, on her Facebook fan page. Get a hold of her. Let her know we're trying to get her on because we want to do Kitty Cast round 2 because both of them have said that they would like to come back. And I'd like to have 2 episodes of interviews going up on the on episode 200. I just want the giant Kitty Cast because they're already getting a hold. Apparently, on top of getting Lecter on board for the next one, we'll have Lecter and Frosh and Jade. So we'll have Carla as well. They're also trying to get a hold of Panther Lily for us. And Dawn went and talked. And Dawn is waiting to hear back to see if we can get a hold of Rogue. And I'm like, Rogue, let's get more Sabretooth. We just need to have a full-on Sabretooth chat, like Fairy Tail and Sabretooth at the same time.
That would be awesome.
All right, but yeah, we got a lot of stuff planned. We got a lot of stuff in the works. If there is a voice actor or a character that you know that you'd like us to try and get in contact with, we will try and do that. So let us know. We want to know your requests for episode 200 because it's all going to be pre-recorded and it's going to go up early in the morning. I've got a lot of editing, so if you want to make my life a living hell,
Wait. Woo! Are we doing a live show?
we will be doing some stuff live. We won't be doing a full episode live. We'll be doing some stuff live though.
Okay.
Like Carla's Magical Education absolutely has to be live. Or Guess Who?
Wow,
Guess
you
who?
went back in time.
I know, right?
Well,
Like I
because
did it. I hopped in the
editing.
DeLorean and said it for 2 years ago.
I was
No,
saying,
if you
the
Guess Who
whole
with
editing
Carla
part
has to
brings
be
back
live.
memories.
Guess Who with Carla has to
That's
be
what
live.
that's
I feel
mostly what I
like
was asking.
I feel like we should contact Kodansha and Funimation for whoever wins Guess Who for that one.
Okay.
Because for 200, we want to make it instead of a regular prize, we get a grand prize. So on top of getting you will get for episode 200, the winner will get both Crunchyroll and Funimation info for their streaming, and then we want to actually send physical prizes to you guys.
You know, I'm good with whatever we do, except if we do like we did on 150.
One every day? No.
No. No, 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 no.
We won't do any pre-recorded guesses either.
Just no. Like,
No, we're just gonna have one giant episode, and you bastards are just gonna have to enjoy.
Yeah, but I don't want to do 5
I mean,
in
we're
5 days.
We're not going to do 5 in 5 days. It's just not happening.
We're kind of doing
That
what
was-
we did last year, except for we're re-recording it. It's all going to go up on one day, except for, episode 150 part 1, episode 150 part 2, which, it's making it a lot easier, which is awesome. But I wanted to pull my hair out by the end of 150 part 5, whatever, how many parts we have.
Yeah.
We
I'm
won't be
like the
doing
three
that.
of
I've
us.
already stated that. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Sponsors.
Where's everybody else?
I don't know.
I miss
Okay.
all my friends.
Sponsors. Because I actually
Sponsors. Oh yeah, that was.
sponsors this week.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so over on the left, underneath the manga volume 49, which you guys can order, is Sam Ash. It's a pair of headphones, and these headphones are amazing. Why did I click on the brain? Is not functioning today. Hello. Anyway, Sam Ash is on the left, and then over on the right is some cute alpacas.
Aww.
Today's episode is sponsored by alpacas.
This episode is sponsored by
It's an alpaca.
Tokyo Otaku Mode and Sam Ash, but there's cute alpacas on the right, and it's must buy kawaii.
Stop distracting yourself. So Tokyo Otaku Mode and Sam Ash are our sponsors for this week. Thank you so much to both of them.
But it's cute, okay?
Alright, so going back to the next item on the agenda, which is the Fairy Tale Fitness campaign, hashtag Fairy Tale Fitness. First and foremost, I actually put together a playlist of stuff that I've been using as my fitness videos. These videos, you guys can participate in this. Let us know if you actually have, and tweet at us using the hashtag Fairy Tale Fitness, or leave a comment on our Facebook page using the hashtag Fairy Tale Fitness, or if you want to do it on our Google Plus page, leave us a hashtag Fairy Tale Fitness to let us know that you're encouraging us, and let us know if you're actually participating in any of these as well. So yes, we have a playlist called Fairy Tale Fitness, and it is several different videos, workout videos that you can do at home. It doesn't require weights. Some of them are specific exercises. A lot of them you'll notice are for abs and weight loss and stuff like that. And I think about 3 or 4 of them are yoga, and the others are just regular old exercises. I've been doing a lot of them and trying to get into shape, and my tummy looks a lot better because of that now, because I've been doing I switched from doing push-ups because my chest has developed, and I'm taking a day off from push-ups, and then I go back to push-ups. And when I'm not doing that, I do the plank Spider-Man or the Scorpion or whatever it's called in your region. It's basically where you're in the plank, you're laying in the plank, and you bring one leg up to your elbow, and then the next leg up to your elbow, and that works all of this right here. And as you can see, the definition has begun. Yes, tummy shots.
Speaking of Fairy Tale Fitness, Carla and Wendy and I tried to do one at KaiCon, and surprise, the audio is shit. The gym was just too noisy. It's not that my camera records poor audio, because it doesn't. It was that the hotel gym was too noisy. So we tried, but it's not gonna happen. I was like, oh, I should edit that. No, I can't do it.
Turn the radio
Make
off.
it look okay, but you can't make it sound okay.
There's no way to turn the radio off, and then there was people in the pool. I don't know if the audio got
No, it was just the sound, the music, and then also you could hear just the air in there. So it's like
so basically if we actually use my Yeti, if we use my Yeti and my stand that I brought there, it probably would have gone a lot easier.
No, because there's still the sound. It would have picked up more sounds. It was the gym. It was the location of the shooting, not not the quality of everything.
Well, the thing is,
we would have
alright,
had
so
to.
hold on. It may still be salvageable if you want to do an audio track over the top of it and then like put like music in.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's not gone yet.
Maybe.
Give me a chance to salvage it.
Nah. Hopefully, I still have the footage. I may or may not have deleted it
I'm
already
already
because it was.
I've okay, and I'll get to that in a second because it's another item on the stuff. Gaming videos. We haven't done any. Shame on us. I did try to get
Shame,
see if I could stream gameplay for Star Wars: The Old Republic because I was playing that last week, and sadly, I don't know what's up with like OBS and Windows 10, but they just don't want to cooperate with each other, and both of my computers are on Windows 10.
Why are you in a blanket, kid?
I don't feel good.
Okay, I'm gonna finish getting done with the intro now. Alright, so anyway.
Get some sleep.
Oh my god.
I have new puns, though.
Okay. Alright, so we didn't have any gaming videos. I'm going to try and work on that to see if we can get it fixed. Yay! Okay, so OTP manga updates. If you haven't noticed, my lower third actually has the short link to our OTP manga Indiegogo campaign. igg.me/@/OTP manga. You can type all of that in, or you can click on the link at the top of the description below. Either of those things will take you to our Indiegogo campaign. I'm actually finalizing. I finished rendering a video that I'll be uploading to YouTube very, very soon. That'll explain kind of more the monetary side of what's going on with our Indiegogo and where that money's going, blah, blah, blah. But there's lots of awesome prizes on there. Guys, if you cannot donate, please share it on whatever social media that you're on, because you never know, there is somebody out there that might. And, dude, if we can just get 5,000 people to donate $5, we've got it covered. We know there's a lot more anime fans than just 5,000 out there, and this is a worldwide thing, so if we can get at least that many, we'll hit our goal. But just to kind of briefly sum things up, what we would need for each series is around $5,000, and we now have 10 series, so we're only asking for about half of what we actually need. So if $25,000 seems like a lot, just realize we're trying to be kind, and we cut our budget in half.
It doesn't seem like a lot, though. It is a lot. Regardless of what we did to it, it's still a lot.
But like bringing on all the buying all the programs, getting all the equipment that we need, hiring on all the new people, and paying the people for the work that they've already done, that still puts us at that $5,000 just barely manages to cover that. So. And we wouldn't be able to bring on more than just 2 other people, like 2 assistant artists. Like, so we'd only be able to bring on 2 people. And I know we've gotten a lot of emails from people wanting to do voiceover and wanting to do art, and that's great. And we have concept art going on for 4 different series right now. That's really awesome and exciting. But like, it hurts me so much to get these emails and be like, we can't pay you because that's what our Indiegogo is about. And they're like, we'll do it for free, and I'm like, that's awesome, but that's kind of not what we're. If we start doing it for free, if we start like not charging people or not paying people for work that they've done, it makes us look bad, and we don't. It makes us look horrible, and we don't want to look horrible. We want to pay for all the stuff that we're getting. We don't want to pirate the programs that we need. We want to pay the personnel who work really, really hard on our show. Enthusiasm only goes so far. People need to eat. People need to pay bills. And it'd be pretty messed up for me to start making a living off of this and not pay the other people that are actually so involved and so enthusiastic about this. So, yeah, it just seems really, really messed up. I'm trying not to curse, guys. I'm slowly trying to weed myself away from it, but yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do anything other than that. It would be pretty fucked up for me to grab a paycheck and them to not do that, because
You broke it. You cussed.
I said I was going to for this one.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. So now we're going to move on to Makarov's musings. Wait a minute, no, we're not. We're gonna have, well, you know what? Because we don't have Makarov's musings, let's go with puns from Wendy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I'm regretting my decision right now, but go ahead.
Okay, so you're my butter half. Get it? Because I have a whole list of these. Give me 1 second.
What did you think about the ones I sent you?
They were great. Okay, 1 second.
My favorite new joke is 2 kittens were swimming across a river. One was named 1, 2, 3, and the other was named 1, 2, 3. Who made it across?
1, 2, 3.
No. 1, 2, 3, because 1, 2, 3 cat sank. Which is 1, 2. Which is cat sank is 4 and 5 in
Four and
French,
five in
so
French,
it's extra
yes.
hilarious. It's my new favorite.
I
I
still
found
don't.
it. I found it.
I really.
You have references for your hilariousness, we know.
I know.
Okay, so the teacher, like, we had laptops in class one day, and the teacher was like, you get, like, 15 minutes of free time, so I looked up these puns. Okay, so, did you...
Makeup?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I tried it out today. It sucked.
Oh, but you look so cute. You do.
Thanks.
I mean, not that you don't normally, but...
Yeah, no, I get it. My eye was red, like, this entire day. It hurt. I accidentally poked it today.
I mean, you maybe should have practiced before you just, put it
Yeah.
on, because that was what I did on the weekends.
Makeup
Before I started wearing it, I practiced on the weekends because I didn't want to hurt myself.
Yeah.
Still
Oh,
did.
but I hurt myself right here. See, can you see it? Right here? It's a
Yeah.
Band-Aid.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Yeah. A doorknob attacked me.
Wait, not the bus?
That was a different day. That was right here. That hurts, but it was a different day. My mom makes me carry
Since we're
Yours
already
accident-
getting off topic, since we're already
Yours
getting
accent from I am.
might as well ask you, Wendy, how far away from Chattanooga are you?
I'm about an hour and a half.
Okay.
That's where my cousins live, so like we trek up there like every so often. So I mean,
So you want to go to another con in November?
yeah.
That was a stupid question to ask.
Okay, Carla, you're in charge of doing her makeup. We are eventually going to get her cosplaying.
Ooh, I thought about that, and I looked like of all kinds of cosplays, and there's people who do cosplays from Borderland, and they have to like get eyeliner and like mark it out specifically because you know the animation style. And it looks so cool. You can tell that there's a lot of
I
work.
just realized we could actually. She's the right height. We could have her cosplay female Hinata from Haikyuu.
Yeah.
I'm not that sure.
That'd be cute, but I thought Aurelia wanted to do that.
Well, yeah, I know Aurelia does too, but I'm like, eh.
Right? Like your qualifications are completely irrelevant.
I've got the makeup.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Nudge, nudge.
What is that?
That was a good one. You didn't even have to set it up. What is that? All your makeup? Holy.
Holy crap!
Amazing.
Whoa, that's scary.
This is like only half of it. This is the
Oh my
part
god!
that's very irrelevant.
Alright, our first test. We're gonna make Wendy look like Gene Simmons.
Who's Gene Simmons?
No, no, no. We're not doing that. No.
Who's Gene Simmons? I'm confused.
Oh god.
You should just look it up. Here, I'll spell it for you.
I typed it already. Done.
Fine.
Okay, pencil, pencil, pencil.
Puns.
Ah! Oh, I almost fell. I'm fine.
This is all
Careful.
moisturizers and
Look, pencil, puns. Ah!
I almost fell. Like, Mom makes me carry around this little kit now because I'm always getting cut up. Like, everywhere I go, I fall down. And
You
it
sound like me.
I mean, but, you know, some women like scars. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan, but...
I like scars.
I do, too.
I have plenty of those.
You want to know how I got these?
Oh, and I
Alex said that she had a crate fall on her arm and now she's got a bad bruise, or it ended up in a bad bruise.
I know
Sad
that
day, we're all injured.
Alan's daughter broke her arm.
ooh,
Yeah.
that is... I've never broke a bone before. It sounds
cool.
It's not that bad.
It's not comfy.
No, it's not either, but
Wearing a cast is not cool. It's all itchy,
you just stick a pencil in it. It's fine.
and then it gets stuck.
I actually, no, because it doesn't, you can't get it in there until your arm, like, atrophies or whatever, and then you can, and it's fine. My favorite part, slash the most disgusting part, after you get it off, there's a crap ton of dead skin, and you can just like scratch it off.
It feels so great. Like I had to wear an ace bandage for a while, and you just peel it off, and it's like
And that's not even close to the same feeling. The dead
Really?
skin, the dead skin will pile up under your fingernails.
We've got time for 2 more puns, and then we have to move on to swag.
Okay, so did you guys hear about that animal that stole a car?
No.
It was more like Grand Theft Auto.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is pretty awkward, but I mean, I don't know. Hawks. I like hawks.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Oh, I got one more. I got one more. Okay,
I said only 2.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Now we move on to swag.
Well, if you said only 2, then she's got one more. That was only
No, because she said another one right after that.
Yeah, I was like, this is awkward. I'm gonna use that every time for awkward now. It's great.
So
Wait, no, it's grapes.
moving on to swag, Tony the Tiger.
Just one.
She doesn't feel good. Be nice.
Nope.
email happened with. Okay. Something.
Welcome to the Technical Difficulties channel.
No, WordPress is doing that stupid crap again, where it's blobbing everything up on each other. What the?
So swaggity swag? Bree, you look so cute. You just wrap yourself up in the blanket. And you just...
I used to have a dog with me, but she's a jerk, so she ran off.
Well, I'm sorry you don't feel good.
Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, I kind of rolled in some stuff, like a mud puddle. I fell in it. It was an accident.
Hold on, having to fix some things.
Were you trying to walk and chew gum again at the same time?
Okay, more like I was trying to walk and talk at the same time, and, like, also trying not to trip, and I failed miserably.
Brianna rolled a 1.
No,
Woo!
I kept rolling 5s.
Nope, you rolled a 1 because it was a critical
Broke
fail.
above the elbow? Ow! Sorry, Alan was talking about his daughter. She broke her arm above her elbow. At least she didn't. That's only 1 bone, though, instead of 2. Well, because you've only
It's
got
still
1 up
broken.
here.
Yeah,
I
it's still gonna
know.
hurt.
I'm just saying. You have your humerus, which is easier to fix because they just stick a wire in it. And
That
there's no
doesn't seem very
rotating that
funny.
has to happen.
Ow. That doesn't seem very funny. Sticking wires.
I find it humorous. But you've got, but then you've got these 2, and these 2 rotate, which would make it harder to fix. So it could be worse. It still sucks, but it could be worse.
Carla, just letting you know, I've got you full screened right now, or I've got you as the main screen.
Oh,
She does.
You have been this entire time.
that is super awkward, but okay.
Yeah. So
No, it's
everybody
rather
can
awkward.
start judging you while we're waiting on swag.
Well, I
I
had to
can
fix
make
something,
up.
so.
Oh crap! Now it's freaking Inception. No, not Inception.
Okay. So,
Okay, we're gonna move on to the forehead of security.
news today. Woot woot.
Are we gonna talk about the Hiromashima interview?
Yes. Okay.
Yes!
Crunchyroll has apparently started this new monthly mangaka spotlight, and this is the second one, I think. Yeah, the second installment. And they did Hiromashima. It's a really, really long interview. I read all of it, but the gist of it is he went to art school and then dropped out, and then became really successful with there's one before Magic. It's a one-shot manga called Magician.
Oh, I like that one. It's cute.
And then he has Grave Master and Fairy Tale, and then he's got a whole bunch of other one-shots.
I understand the
A
cute
lot
bird
of
thing.
his assistants have he's got 6 assistants and 3 something else. 3
Also-
3 of the assistants have gone on to create their own series.
Also, that
one of
rumor
them-
that he was Oda's assistant, that's complete bullshit.
Yes. Because he's never been an assistant. He has always been Wookie. Like, he went from art school to writing his own stuff,
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say, that's what I thought.
then he got super successful. So one of his assistants is the writer for Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches. And so I'm like, no wonder why I like this series.
The guy the one who writes Yamada-kun also did, what's it called? Yankee-kun to... shoot, I don't remember what it is. But they did a crossover in the OVAs.
Yeah, apparently they've also
with
done a
it.
crossover. They've also done a crossover with Yamada-kun and Fairy Tail, and I'm like, where is that? I want to see that.
Did they? Because I know they did,
Let's
the school one is the crossover with the Yamada-kun's writer's first series.
most notable among Mashima's former assistants is Miki Yoshikawa.
Yoshikawa, yeah.
Yeah, author of
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Rumble and Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches.
Yamada-kun.
Credits Mashima with having taught her everything she knows. Miki and Mashima have since collaborated on a crossover manga of Flunk Punk, Rumble, and Fairy Tale called Fairy Megane.
Fairy
Megane. Because Flunk Punk Rumble is also known as Yankee-kun no to Megane-chan. So that's what I was getting confused with.
Hold on. And continue. And just recently.
Huh?
You missed that after the Megane. Basically, everybody started talking right after you did Megane.
Oh.
Wow, you just completely lost that spot, didn't you? And just recently, another crossover collaboration with Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, Fairy Tale, Hikaru Katsura's Baby Steps, which I was super excited to see that. And Koji Seo's Fuka, known as Cherry Blossoms Bloom New Life.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a really long article. There's a lot of awesome things in it, so I'm not going to read all of it. But you guys should definitely go and check it out. So apparently, the next one is there's a new OP for Fairy Tail, and I don't know why this is just now showing up, considering it's been the OP since episode 240, which was July 4th. But it, hey,
I don't
let's
like this one, so I'm okay with that.
Now, the Avex Pictures has posted a 100-second short MV for Never End Tale, the 20th OP song for the ongoing TV anime series Fairy Tail, 6th for the second season, duetted, that is a very weird word, by 2 winners of the Animax Anison Grand Prix, or Prix?
Pre.
Yeah, I always say Prix, I don't know.
Because that's how it looks like should be said, but it's French,
does.
so it
And
sucks.
I know it shouldn't be, but I always have to say it first. So we have Konomi Suzuki, who was the winner in 2011, and Tatsuyuki Kobayashi, who was in 2013, and it has been used since the 240th episode aired on July 4th. It goes on to tell, like, what they've done since their winning, and I listened to the 100 seconds of it, and it's kind of cool. Because it is the Fairy Tail opening, it has to say Fairy Tail in it, which was kind of awesome, but you will be surprised to find out that her voice is kind of deeper than his. Like, his voice I thought was hers, and his voice does kind of overpower hers in this OP, so, or in this video. I don't know if like that in the anime or not. Or at least that's just my opinion. But then we have this little, I don't know what you call this.
It's cute.
It is. I like how like the little MP3 players, like little music note.
Right? I want one.
I know.
It's adorable.
Then
Oh, I thought that was a Naru for a second, and you sounded like Naru, Bree.
I'm sorry. I have a dog though. It's a rat. Just a dog. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Tiny dog.
So Juvia, or at least the Japanese voice of Juvia, Mai Nakahara. I know I'm saying her last name right. I don't know if I'm saying the first one. She's joining Arpeggio of Blue Steel, Ars Nova Cadenza cast.
What?
Yes.
Oh, what does that even mean?
Also,
Also, Arpeggio of Blue Steel was so cute.
yes. It's a movie.
Ooh.
It's the TV series Arpeggio Blue Steel, Ars Nova DC. A all-new second film titled Arpeggio Blue Steel, Ars Nova Cadenza will be released on October 3rd. Advance tickets are set to be to go on sale at Comiket 88, August 14th through the 16th, with an exclusive drama CD. And to further charge the excitement, Mai Nakahara, Fairy Tales Juvia Loxier, has been introduced as the series' sentient version of famed battleship Yamato. So I guess this is what she looks like, and I'm like, why is she getting married?
Because
Because that's a thing, I guess. I don't know. So that's swag. I mean, well, that's news, not swag. Swag is, of course, Manga Volume 50. It's available from RightStuffAnime.com. It's $8.24. It's up for pre-order, and it comes out September 29th of 2015, so next month. Volume 16 of the anime is available from Funimation.com. It's $41.24 and is available for pre-order and comes out August 25th, which is next Tuesday. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. It is episodes 176 to 187. Then there's Fairy Tail Blue Mistral Volume 1. It is available from RightStuffAnime.com. And it is $8.24.
it's so good.
It is up for pre-order, and it also comes out August 25th, so next Tuesday as well. Then there's Fairy Tail Fairy Girls Volume 1, which is available from RightStuffAnime.com. It is $8.24. It is up for pre-order and comes out October 13th. And Anime Volume 17 is available from Funimation.com. $41.24. It is available for pre-order. Comes out October 6th of this year and is episodes 188 to 199. I did manage to find some t-shirts. So we have the Junior Lucy t-shirt in blue. This one's available from Crunchyroll.com. It's $23.09 if you're not a member. If you are a member, you save $3.46, so you get $19.63. This shirt right here makes me happy for a reason. There is a guy that, I don't know if it was the same shirt or if it was different guys. I know I saw like possibly 3 guys at a KaiCon who had this shirt, or it was just one guy who wore it all 3 days. I hope that was not the case. But this shirt is available from Crunchyroll.com. If you are not a member, you will pay $20.89. If you are a member, you pay $17.77, and you save $3.12. So, that's awesome. Then there is the Natsu and Happy with Guild logo, and this is, I promise you, this is all Natsu shirts from here on out. Like, there was one Lucy shirt. I swear it's like Natsuception shirt day. I don't know.
Woo!
The Natsu and Happy.
Killer.
The Natsu and Happy with Guild logo is available from CircleRed.com for $15.99. This one is a new shirt. This is the first time that I've found it, so yay. And then there's the Natsu and Happy. This one's also new. It's from otakumo.com or Tokyo Otakumo, which is one of our sponsors. You can get it for $23.99. And this shirt I have been trying to find forever, quite literally. It is Chibi Natsu, and
Oh my god, I need that so much right now.
I know. I knew you would like it. That's why I was like, yes, I finally found it.
It's a Chibi Natsu!
Yeah. You can get it from CircleRed.com for $17.99.
And while we're on the subject of shirts really quickly, forgot to add this in, one of the perks for our Indiegogo campaign is actually our shirts that we're giving away, and I'm going to show the shark shirt if it shows up. Ah, no, it's sadness. It barely showed up. It's too big!
I
That's
feel
what
like
she
we should
said.
probably just have the shark, the Alex riding the shark, not the thought bubble and the explanation. Because I think
Right.
it's funnier with
Well-
the explanation.
Well, our limited edition shirt is actually this Infinity's Light shirt right here. As you can see, it's got all of our 6 main characters on it. And this is the very limited edition. In fact, there's only 30 of these available, and they will probably not be up for sale for quite some time because we're trying to make them limited edition because it's the staff shirt. But basically, we've got that, we've got the shark shirt, and we've got our 2 adorable Tomos. Those shirts are all available on our Indiegogo campaign, so if you'd like to pick up a shirt while helping out with bringing more manga out to everyone on the interwebs, make sure to visit our Indiegogo page right here, this little short link, or the top link in the description yet again. So that is my plug for OTP Manga. I don't know where Carla ran off to. She's all muted and her camera's turned off. There she's back.
I had
She's
to
back.
pee.
I know that feel. So I think, is that the end of swag?
That is.
And we will be moving on to Levy's research. Yeah. So, do you have questions?
I think I do. I'm refreshing right now to make sure, or to check.
As we all keep an eye on Eskimo Wendy.
I'm visiting you from my fort in Alaska. Oh.
Sadly,
Make her a blanket fort. That's the
one
next thing.
question.
I actually do have a blanket fort. That's where I sleep in. It's not a joke.
All right, what's our first question?
We only have one question.
Oh,
we
well,
only have
this
one
is going to be a
question.
short segment.
Yeah. It's from Alex. It says, hey, podcast, here's a question. If there isn't any posted, this is a fairy tale question. We have the guild members wearing the fairy tale symbol, but only Lucy has hers on her hand, where everyone else has theirs in a similar place. Why is that?
That's what
Because
Machima
Machima likes drawing them on different places.
My guess
Well, I
is,
mean-
though, that it means something, because Lucy does a lot with her hands, because her keys, right, in her
Yes.
hands and, like, on your biceps. For real. But, like, Natsu has it on his arm, because he's very strong, and so is Erza, and, like, you've got Gray on his chest, because he's a show-off and doesn't ever wear clothes.
Okay,
And then
but
you
what's
have,
Juvia?
like,
'Cause, like, she's got her
Juvia's on her leg because she's. I was gonna say Juvia and like Mira have it on their legs because they're sort of feminine. Like Juvia is a super feminine character. Not that she's not very strong, because she's very strong, but she's also like openly like got a whole bunch of feelings that are typically associated with ladies. And
Well-
so like you got, and leg is a very feminine thing. So I wonder if you put more thought into it than we think, or if I'm just spouting BS, because that's probably what's going on.
You could possibly be sprouting BS because this seems like you've thought about it.
Well, I mean,
I didn't. I just thought about it right now. It was like I'm literally pulling it out of thin air.
Well, I mean, and like at the beginning of the series, Lucy got to choose where like she put hers. So like everybody gets to choose. So I mean, I guess Mashima decided like depending on their personality, where would they want it? Like Mara Jane said.
I guess it was kind of a personal decision on everybody's part. That's the cheating answer. Do we have any questions on YouTube?
No.
Okay. Well, then I guess we'll be moving on to what's new in Animoo. Yeah.
I watched it. I watched 3 episodes. It's weird. It doesn't feel like anime. I don't know how else to say it. It doesn't.
I watched a half of an episode.
It feels weird.
All 28 episodes, so I'm ready for a full review.
I'm excited to keep watching it. I plan to keep watching it, but I just like I can't. It doesn't feel this. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know why. It just doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird.
You like are so puzzled right now.
I legitimately have no idea how else to describe it beyond that it doesn't really feel like an anime.
It's very, very shoujo.
Well, but even that, like, it's weird because there's the school and like it's very much like something you would find in this world, and then they've got just one magical component, and I think maybe that's the weird part to it, is like there's that one fairy, and that's it. Like there's not more magic. He makes more magic, right? He gives her that fancy violin, but like it's just the one bit. I don't know. It just feels incongruent to me. And I like the show. I can't. It feels so weird. It feels really forced.
Well, I mean, and he said, like, he was only, like, one of the many types of fairies. Like, he was a magic fairy. Like, that kind of implied there were
more fairies. You won't meet any more fairies in this.
But it doesn't feel like we'll meet any other fairies.
You don't.
Yeah, it just mentioned. So, I mean, that doesn't really help, but it, like, makes more sense. It's like fairies, but only one.
Right. Sadly, I did go through all 28 episodes, and that's not the sad part. Sadly, it didn't get a lot better as time went on. It just kind of stayed even keel.
But I'm like, there's
a lot of the characters annoyed me. There were parts that were a little confusing at first.
I haven't gotten there yet, but like, I feel like it's going to be very predictable. It's clearly
it's unbelievably
reverse
shoujo.
harem.
It's unbelievably shoujo, and as is pretty typical with any reverse harem series,
everybody's going to be in love with her.
Everybody's going to be in love with her, and she's not going to choose anyone.
Okay.
Exactly.
Good. That was what I was expecting. Because Hihara Senpai, who is so cute, I love him. The trumpet player.
Oh, the trumpet player.
I love him. He's already like all over her though, and I'm only 3 episodes in. He's like, "Hey," and I thought he was gonna ask her to walk home with him, and then he was like, "I gotta go practice." I was like, "Oh, well, that one, not what I was expecting."
He's so nervous.
He's so effusive. He's just he's like, but like he's already worried about her in episode 2. He's like, or episode 3. He was like, "Oh, she's performing right now. I'm worried about her. I hope she's doing well." And then like the guy that knocked her down the stairs and then grabbed her around the waist in the first episode, and he's like, turns out to be this piano prodigy, and he's like, the shop owner's like, he's just worried about you. I'm like, hey, you guys don't even know this girl. Like, legit have interacted maybe 4 times.
So it's sophomore Oron High School Host Club.
Freaking Oron. Oron at least has its stupid shenanigans to make up for it.
This doesn't have nearly as much shenanigans, and in all honesty, I think I want to rate this magical violins. How many magical violins? Because that's how the whole thing kind of gets started. Mm-hmm. So right now, Wendy, I know you've only seen half an episode, but based on that half an episode, how many magical violins would you give La Corda de Oro?
I mean, it was cheesy, but it was like funny cheesy. So I mean, I guess like 2. I mean, I'd watch it again. I don't know. Kind of.
Mira Jane, after 3 episodes, what would you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 3, just because it feels that 3 is a very neutral number because I don't know how I feel about it. And, like, I'm going to watch the rest of it. It seems really cute to me, but it's also really, it just feels super like forced, and I don't know how.
Carla, did you watch it at all?
No.
Okay. After the full series that I have watched, I'm going to also give it a 3 magical violins. I told you it's pretty even keel. It's okay. Like as far as but I mean it's a music anime, so I'm very much comparing it to other musical anime, especially because we recently got done with the cry-worthy fest that is Your Lie in April. And Your Lie in April is definitely a 5 out of 5, and I'm like, how does the entire time I'm watching it, I'm basically comparing it to Your Lie in April.
Silly. You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Well,
not even remotely the same.
No, they're not. Well, they have certain similarities, but I wasn't as invested in this as I was in Your Lie in April. I was very invested in that.
Oh,
so,
the other thing that was super weird is the competition. It's a school-wide competition, except there's only 6 participants, and they're seemingly chosen at random, and I was like, what?
So I'm just going to give this one a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 magical violins. And if you watched it, let us know what you think in the comments. I believe, Carla, what episode are we watching next week?
You mean what series?
Yeah, what series? We're only going to watch one episode.
Next week is Fate Zero, and then we have
Oh, yeah.
So we need
anyone else watching Shimonetta? Hey, our Gray was talking about that yesterday after our interview with the cats.
When we stumbled upon a horrible video on Facebook.
No, we didn't stumble upon it. Gray shared it with us.
No, I stumbled upon it and then Gray shared it.
Come up with 3 more.
Oh,
because after next week, nothing.
Okay, hang on. Hold on, Mira Jane, hold on. Carla, what were you saying?
We need to come up with 3 more anime because after Fate Zero, we don't have anything else.
Okay. To the Crunchyrolls! Because sadly, more and more anime has been disappearing from Netflix, sadly.
yeah, Netflix does that from time to time. But TRJ Try One, Gray watches Shimonetta and he thinks it's funny. And he showed us a clip and I think it's terrifying.
Okay, so trying to think of ones on here that we should probably talk about. I'm just going through my queue and looking at stuff. Oh, because randomly, and I know this had nothing to do with anything that was on Crunchyroll. I finally saw the Lupin the Third and Case Closed crossover. Oh my God, Kaito Kid.
Wait, there's one of those?
Super cute.
I just love Case Closed.
Case Closed and Lupin the Third crossover movie was super awesome. Like, I know Lupin, and I know a little bit about Case Closed. And I was in a bad mood earlier this week, and Caitlin, you'll be very happy to hear this. How I cheered myself up was I watched Nozaki-kun.
Apparently when I move, the light adjusts in my camera, but oh my gosh, because the boxes.
Yeah, I got to episode 8 in the boxes, and it was ridiculous.
It's just so absurd. Like, I know I say that about pretty much every anime that I have ever watched, that it's just absurd, but like that one is just so... I can't deal. It's so dumb. But it always makes me cry when I think about the boxes. Happy, like I'm just laughing.
Oh, apparently Zatch Bell is now on Crunchyroll as well. If you didn't know, Cardcaptor Sakura is as well.
Zatch Bell? Really?
Yep. Zatch Bell is on there.
I love
all
trying
the
to read
Rurouni
it because
Kenshin.
yes, both subbed and dubbed. I knew that one.
To Love Ru.
Of course
is
I
on.
knew that one. Yu Yu Hakusho's not, though.
Yeah, that's sad. But it doesn't matter because I only like Yu Yu Hakusho dubbed. Have we covered Yona of the Dawn?
We have not.
Okay.
No, we did when we
Was
first
that when we were just
Urza.
one person talking? Oh, that's right. That was a long time ago. That was before we had everybody
on my
pick one.
Crunchyroll sat and watched it, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm just looking at stuff on there that maybe we could cover. I haven't finished Blade and Soul. Have we reviewed Black Bullet? Like, I know I talked about it, but I'd like to hear your thoughts on it.
I haven't watched it.
It's only 13 episodes, too. Like, I need to rewatch it because
I thought it was more than that. I would like to stick with the short episodes.
I would gladly do Black Bullet because that looks like the art for it is what got me into it, and I've forgotten almost everything about it, and I need to remember things. So I'm okay with doing Black Bullet. I would suggest Genshiken Season 2, but you'd have to actually know things from the original Genshiken series, and that's very hard to find right now. I know I covered Outbreak Company on another one, so I don't want to get into that. Let me look through. So, do we want to do Black Bullet?
Sure.
Okay. We'll cover Black Bullet as the first one for next week. What is Rocka Braves of the Six Flowers, or Roka? Apparently it's in my queue, and I'm like, wait, what? Gate has 8 videos. I don't know if that's going to be a long series or not.
Like I normally do, I went and hit the random button and came up with Magician's Academy.
Magician's Academy. You want to add that one to it?
It looks kind of cute, like the art.
Okay. Since we've got 4 people on here, everybody should be able to make a recommendation.
Well, wait, no. That's not what I was going to read. That's this video. I want the episode. I want info about not the episode, the series. Oh my god, it's super cheesy looking.
Okay. Give me a second. This is one. Oh, Brianna. Wendy died. Oh no.
Aww.
She didn't die. She just.
Right.
Okay, so
which is sad.
The extended information, I get Harry Potter. Okay, a lot of Harry Potter.
It's not like we don't have any fans of Harry Potter.
I love Harry Potter.
I know you do.
Okay, the first sentence to describe this is, in a realm which exists right next to reality but no ordinary people can see, there is the Magician's Academy, the school for today's wizards and witches who live between the realms, hiding their true identities while they are among us. Harry Potter, anybody?
Yeah, and in the same vein could be said for Negima, but that came out way before Harry Potter and was totally different. Though there are Harry Potter references, because at one point in the manga he says no Quidditch jokes, okay? So what's this one called? Magical School or something?
Magician's Academy.
Magician.
So I put that after Fate Zero. Right?
Fate Zero, no, the one after Fate Zero is, Black Bullet is what it should have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you had decided on Black Bullet or not. I know you were debating.
Okay, so Magician's Academy, right after Black Bullet. I like the art style. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so I'll add that to my queue. I just submitted 2 more for consideration. If either of y'all, unless Caitlin, if you want to do the random generator button thing that
do I want to do that?
doing, or if you would like to look at any of the ones that I submitted that I haven't watched any of these. I think Robert has
shoot.
because it said that they've been watched
Hamatora.
online, but I haven't watched them. Like,
Are
I
you okay
haven't
with
watched
Hamatora?
Hamatora.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we do that one?
I
What?
talked about it. I said it was one of my favorites that was not super well known,
Uh-huh.
but that was about it.
But I think we watched Hamatora, didn't we?
I don't remember. Hamatora?
Mm-hmm.
The one with the minimum holders? It's fine, I can talk.
Wait a minute.
I
It's in my queue. No,
I've
okay, I'm
watched
thinking
it.
Toradora. I was thinking
Toradora
Toradora.
is different.
Hang on. I still think that Hamatora is in my queue.
Yeah, well, it's the one with the minimum holders, and they have the... It's super cool. It's with the people that have names like Nice and Birthday and Ratio, and you're get out of here.
Watch that.
Who
We've
named
covered
these
that.
characters? Did we?
Yeah, we've covered that.
I don't think we did.
I definitely remember doing it because I was talking about Birthday and all that,
That's a
and telling
terrible
people
name.
that if they wanted to watch if they like X-Men, they should check that out. I remember covering Hamatora.
Okay.
At first, I was like, because I was pretty sure it was in my queue, and I'm like, I know this is in my queue somewhere. I don't know why. I just sounded like Bill Clinton. But yeah, watched Hamatora.
Yeah, if you could just rehydrate those raisins, that would be grapes.
Hmm. You know, your segment ended a while ago.
I'm sorry. I feel so bad.
Yeah, there's Hamatora. I was pretty sure. Yeah, I've seen seasons 1 and 2.
I haven't.
I haven't watched Roka, and I haven't watched Gate. In August 20XX, a gate suddenly appears in Tokyo's Ginza district, unleashing a portal where monsters, medieval knights, and other fantasy beings come from another world and wreak havoc in Tokyo. The Japanese Defense Force take action against these monsters and push them back into the gate. Third Reconnaissance Team is dispatched to the Special Region, led by Officer and Otaku Yoji Itami. On their travels, they are joined by a beautiful elf girl who is a survivor from the Dragon's Rampage and guide the group across this dangerous new world. Okay, I'm adding that to my queue whether we review it or not.
Dragons.
It's
What?
got medieval monsters, knights, elves. Yeah, I want to see that. But yeah, I sent these two just in case you wanted to take a look at their synopsis and make a choice on that. What is Roka Brave of the Flowers? Legend says, when an evil god awakens from the deepest of darkness, the god of fate will summon 6 braves and grant them with the power to save the world. Aldet, who claims to be the strongest on the face of this earth, is chosen as one of the brave 6 flowers and sets out on a battle to prevent the resurrection of the evil god. However, it turns out that there are 7 braves who gathered in the Promised Land. This is an all-female group, too, it looks like. No, that one looks like a guy. The rest of them are all girls.
Woot woot.
I like the art style, so I'm definitely going to have to check it out. Now I'm just looking at stuff I'll watch in general.
Well, it's good because it's giving me time to compile the list. I mean, I'm fast, but I'm not that fast.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Look at those pale Russian shoulders.
Pale Russian shoulders, hardy
The
heart.
old Russian shoulders. Alright.
Nobody's gonna let me live that down.
Nope. Did you find anything that you liked, Caitlin?
Oh, I haven't looked at. I was taking a survey.
Oh,
So
this whole time we were waiting on you to pick something.
Were you? Okay, good.
Yes.
No, but I'm almost done with
Okay,
those
so I have,
surveys. Brother.
Fate Hero, Black Butler, or I mean not Black Butler, Black Bullet,
Black Bullet.
Academy. We need one more.
Oh, I feel like I should watch Black Butler too.
No,
because-
Black Bullet is what we're talking about.
I
No,
know
we
that.
need
I'm
two
saying
more
I feel
for
like
the
we
whole. We need two more for the whole month.
Oh, how about Actually I Am?
Actually, I
I've been
am.
watching that one. I've been watching that one. It's about a vampire, and it's kind of adorable. There's a vampire, and she's not supposed to let anybody know that she is a vampire. And of course, obviously, in the first episode, our main character, who is bad at keeping secrets, finds out. It's not finished yet, though. There's only 7 videos.
Yeah, I see that there's 7 episodes. Added to my queue.
It's pretty cute though, because God, it just gets so ridiculous. It's so absurd, like I said about everything.
Okay, so Wendy,
but-
because you missed when I posted them, I'm reposting the 2 that I set up here. I added them to my queue regardless, but it's just if you guys want to. The one that's intriguing me the most right now is Gate, just because I like the description.
With the otaku.
Yeah. But I figured I'd let you all get a look at them and see if you wanted to check them out or not. Now we just need one more! One more!
Oh well, I found one.
Well, I'm kind of just waiting at...
Daybreak Illusion. I don't know what it is called, what it's about. There's 13
that.
episodes.
Alex is like, I
Some
never
ancient-
understood the names in Hamatora.
I know they're so terrible. But that's
He
fine.
also says, I was looking at the prizes for donating. Why don't I have enough money for the stuff I want?
I know, I saw that. Since ancient times long past, this world has been ruled by 2 tarot cards. Diablo's Tarot, the tarot card of the devil that feasts on the souls of living humans and uses that nourishment to bring countless pain and suffering. Poorly
Wendy,
phrased.
your pick.
Elemental Tarot, the tarot that draws its energy from the power of nature in order to oppose the Diablo's Tarot. That sounds weird.
Okay.
I might have to watch it. There's only 13 episodes. Please log in first. Shut up, Crunchyroll.
Wendy,
Yeah.
it's your turn to pick. We're waiting on you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How are people not knowing this? I've said it twice.
I'm sorry. I don't feel good. Wait, do you want me to pick an anime for us to watch? Because I can't
Yeah.
really open another tab right now. My laptop is crazy, but I'll try. So give me
Okay.
just one.
Do you want me to read off the synopsis for Gate or Braves of the Six Flowers again?
Oh, no, I heard you that time. And I bookmarked those, so I'll watch them later.
Okay.
But please, work, cooperate. I'm begging you, you precious piece of equipment.
Well, just pick something, please.
I'm sorry, it's not loading. You guys, I don't know. I'm really tired. If only... This is on Crunchyroll, I think, and I watched it like a couple years ago. Can I recommend that? Because it's like off the top of my head. I know it.
Well,
So long as we haven't seen it and we haven't, so long as we haven't reviewed it, yeah.
Okay, have you guys reviewed Shiguro Chara?
I don't think so.
Okay, here, I'm typing how it spells in the description. There you go. It's like a magical girl anime, but it's pretty good.
Oh, Shugo Chara.
I can't pronounce things, I'm sorry.
Shugo Chara.
I can never do that like Japanese like accent thing you do, and I'm so jealous. Never watched.
It has nothing to do with any of that, and has everything to do with the fact that I took. Oh my God, these have 45 episodes. We were trying to keep it down a bit.
Sorry. I know that.
Holy crap! No, no. Oh, honey. Do you know what you recommended?
Yes.
Shugochara Party, Shugochara Doki, Shugochara, and I'm like, there's 51 episodes of Shugochara. Basically, this whole thing goes up to 127 episodes.
I watched all of them.
Not sure
It's
we're going to
good.
be able to invest that much time.
Well, I mean, you guys only have to watch like the first 2 episodes if you want. So I mean, you don't have to watch all of them.
Alright, are we on board with doing Shugochara?
Yes, we can.
You're muted, Mira.
Because Gerald was barking, I forgot. Sure!
Okay. Shugochara is our 4th and final entry.
Because it's really hot.
Yet another one I feel like Greg is going to tell me, no, I'm not watching that.
He doesn't really do harem stuff.
He doesn't really do a lot of our Animoo stuff.
He's not here anyway, so who cares?
He's supposed to be on later on in the episode. So there we go. That's what's new in Animoo. Sorry it took so long for us to finish that segment.
Fine, we don't have any other
next time
segments.
we move on to the Anime Recap, starring Mira Jane.
Ah! I watched the 3 episodes that I was behind on. Oh my gosh, the Wendy Dragon Force. I know that's not this episode, but Wendy Dragon Force was amazing. What was this episode? You remember? Oh, this episode was the really cool one.
All
that
about
is
Jamal.
filler. Is technically filler because it wasn't in the manga, but somebody was saying on Crunchyroll, because I like to read the comments, because apparently that's just what I do. Somebody, regardless of how reliable this is, somebody was saying that Mashima wanted to do it, but time constraint said that he couldn't, so he just left it out and then told them to put this in. So it's kind of like the Zentopia thing, where it's like, isn't in the manga, but it's still, I mean, if this is right, I mean, I don't know for sure if it is. But I really liked it. Do you guys remember if in the manga Jalal can see, though? I feel like he can. Somebody else was saying that he hasn't gotten his sight back yet. But I don't remember because we haven't seen them in forever. Not to
But I like that this episode is both filler and not filler.
What do you mean? Because there was parts
Because
of it that
Mashima
weren't?
actually wanted to put it in the manga, but he
Okay.
didn't.
So that was what I was talking about. It's like the Zentopia thing, right? So that referenced in the manga. So it's filler but not filler. Though, can Jalal see again? I can't remember. In the manga,
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he has his
Somebody in the comments was like, "Oh, but that's different from the manga. I don't think he's gotten his sight back yet." And I was like, "I'm pretty sure
It's
he
been a
has."
year. He got his sight back.
I was like, "I'm pretty sure he has."
He got his sight back. He had his sight back at the end of the Tartarus arc.
That's what I
They
thought.
just randomly show Jalal and everybody.
That's what I thought. Okay. Whew. I was like, I don't remember, though. It's been a long time. And I'm not searching. Not searching through to find that. But it was cool. I was really confused at first because I totally forgot that Azuma had turned into the tree. And so, like, him being alive, I was like, oh, that's weird. That's okay. But Zenkro, I was like, I remember Zenkro dying because I feel like that was a very pivotal moment in the series because you watched his eyes go dull. And it was really, like, explicitly, yo, this guy's dead. And I was like, how
When
is
he fought Natsu?
No, when Zareth killed him.
Oh.
On the ship, when he killed Hades,
Uh-huh.
he also killed Zenkro.
I
And he
don't
just
know if
watched
he
his
killed
eyes.
Zenkro or not, if he just knocked them both out.
It killed them both. I'm pretty sure.
No, I know that he killed Precht.
Yeah, he killed Hades.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure that Zenkro died too.
Well, it's an eternal mystery.
Well, no, it's not. We can figure it out. But anyway, both
Pretty sure
Azuma and
he's dead
Zenkro
now.
were. Huh?
Pretty sure he's dead now.
I'm pretty sure that Zareth killed him though.
Mm-hmm.
And like Blue Note got out of the way. And who knows what happened to Kane. Mr. Kersey guy. Anyway, it was cool to see Rusty again because he was actually one of my favorites from the from Grimoire Heart. He was really neat. I thought he had a really cool power. He was irritating and pretentious and terrible, but it was cool to see him again. And I wish that he had chosen differently and could be part of Crime Sorcerer, which they called Crimson Sorcerer in the episode. I think that was really unfortunate. But I really like this one.
The subtitles lately, I don't know why.
Oh no, but like I heard it. They said Crimson instead of Crime, and you're like, well, no, that's wrong. Who didn't catch that in the ADR department there? But
just
I
the
thought it was really
recording
neat
department.
to see everything.
ADR stands for automatic dialogue replacement. They weren't replacing dialogue.
Oh, that sounds whatever. Nobody caught it. And it was I don't know how that happened, but whatever. It was cool to see everybody, and I really like getting to hear more about Grimoire Heart, even though I don't like them, but it was interesting to see how terrified of Tartarus they were. Even, like, I mean, I know that Tartarus is scary and, like, we're having an issue, but, like, it was neat to see that he was so terrified that he couldn't even use his Arc of Embodiment, which is by far the coolest power ever if you have the imagination to use it. What are you looking for?
Who are you talking to?
You!
I'm petting Hank because he was scratching himself and making a lot of noise.
Got it. I didn't hear it. But yeah, I like this episode, even though it's filler but isn't really technically filler. I really liked it.
Yeah, I did too. It was very fun.
It was nice to see Jalal, because we don't ever get to see Jalal. Or Jalal either. Both show and podcast Jalal, MIA all the time.
Well, is that going to wrap us up for this segment?
Yeah, but Carla is MIA, speaking of people being MIA.
Right. And
So,
I guess we'll just chill out for a minute because basically, Guess Who is our last segment. We don't have Lisana for Reedus Gallery.
there was
Lucy
no
has
manga
not
this
appeared.
week.
There was no manga this week.
Why was there no manga this
Lucy-
week?
There will be manga tomorrow.
I know, but there isn't. Because chapter 447 came out last week, 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm
Or I
back.
guess Tuesday, but we've already dubbed it, right?
Yeah, we have.
Okay,
So
that was
there's-
unfortunate
yeah.
because Mira actually had lines.
So we had, so yeah,
and there
this
was,
is
and there
actually
was a
going to be,
Luxus.
unless Lucy shows up, like, soon, Guess Who with Carla is actually going to be our last segment of the show because there is no manga this week, and there is sadly no Lisana with us for Reedus Gallery, so unless Lucy shows up to do con updates or fuck English with Lucy, this will be the end of the show, and we'll get on to trying to name the episode. So, yeah. I guess we're gonna chill for a moment because now Mira Jane says she has to go. But go ahead and do your explanation, and about that time, I think Mira will be back.
Alright, so gonna go look at the people who won.
That would be handy.
Yeah, okay.
Alex was like, "No, such a short episode." Sorry,
Well,
dude.
sometimes this happen. I mean, what can you do?
We tried to place some random discussions in between our actual segments so that we could figure out, so that we could actually lengthen the show out. But yeah, guys, this is what it feels like to have a show that goes on for just an hour and a half. You remember those shows that went on for only an hour and a half and were so much easier?
Tatsu Dragonil.
Tatsuyo, yeah.
Alex Adkins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could say 17. Yeah, Tatsu Dragonil and Alex Adkins, you guys can only guess random nonsensical bullshit. Everybody else, you are up for grabs, or you can guess for the up for grab 2-day premium Crunchyroll trial.
Is that this week? Did we give out Funimation last week, or did we give out Crunchyroll last week?
I think we gave out Crunchyroll last week. Are we doing Funimation?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we are going to give a Funimation prize away. So, everyone else except for Alex Adkins and Tatsuyo Dragonil, you guys can guess random, or you guys can actually guess. Alex and Tatsuyo has to guess random nonsensical bullshit, and we ask that if you are the winner at the end of Guess Who With Carla, to email us at fairytalepodcast@gmail.com so that we can send you the information so that you can get your 30-day free trial of Funimation. The rules are, it is a 10-minute segment with a 45-second buffer. The hints don't actually count until I start the timer, and then the hints stop counting when I stop the timer and I start the 45-second buffer. If nobody guesses, I ask that you please do not comment on either the Facebook or the website, because hints will not count, or comments will not count towards next week if nobody guesses. There's 5 hints. That's 2 minutes per hint, and I think that is all the explanation that I need to give.
Yep, we're good to go.
YouTube is lying to me. It says there are 0 comments. There are not 0 comments. There are more comments than that.
Alrighty then, and the first hint is going to be a personality hint, and they are selfish.
Okay. Type. I can't talk and type at the same time. We've talked about this before.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting pretty awkward. Goodness. I gotta get new material.
Yeah, you've used that one like 3 times today.
I know. My brain isn't working right. It can't put out the
Random nonsense for the win.
Are you? Yeah.
Is it Troy Bolton?
No.
Troy Bolton. Sharpay Evans.
Okay,
This
high
is all
school
TRJ
musical.
Try One.
Is it Aquarius?
No.
I don't see his Troy Bolton on here, though.
It happened earlier. Zach
Oh.
Martin, TRJ Try One.
No.
Alex, like you said, is guessing nonsensical bullshit. The Kardashians.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, here we go. Podcast Carla. Thanks.
Selfish.
Thanks, TRJ. Try one. Ivan?
Is it Ivan?
No.
Gemma?
No.
You have more guesses than I do. Loxus? Is it
Loxus.
Loxus?
Yes.
Alan Childers!
I love him so much.
Buddy!
I love Loxus. I am so sad that I didn't get to say that we brought a Loxus. We thought you'd need help, so we brought Loxus. Because that was my favorite part of the chapter. last week's chapter. No shame. I love him.
So Alan, the anime douchebag, wins himself some Crunchyroll or some Funimation time. I corrected myself.
Alan, if you will, email us at fairytalepodcast@gmail.com so that we can give you the info to get your Funimation prize. And while that's happening, I'm going to talk a little bit about Luxus. Or Luxus, what?
Luxus.
Woo! Scrolly, because he's been in a lot of arcs.
Oh, yes, he has.
Yeah, because he's amazing. He didn't start out amazing.
He's actually considered a semi-main character.
He was on Tenro, which means that he's a semi-main character.
Which means he is important.
I mean, that's how you know who's really important.
Right? If they're on
like,
Tenro
Island. 21 characters that are on Tenro.
Alright, so while we're waiting on that, just go ahead and ramble. Have fun.
That's what I was about to do. Luxus has a shit ton of magic and abilities, so there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to cover all of it. So this is going to be a brief one.
It's okay. It's okay. What you don't cover, Mira Jane will fawn over, I'm sure.
I just love him.
Okay, so general magic is lightning magic. Luxus...
No shit.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I just love him so much. I can't deal. I'm sorry. Uncontrollable giggling because.
Well, no, duh. Shut up.
Oh, that's a bill. Never mind. I was gonna cover my face with a piece of paper. Anyway, I'll shut up. I'll put myself on mute.
Oh god, he missed it. That would have been awesome. Luxus has lightning magic. It says, Luxus's signature magic over which he possesses great mastery is lightning magic. It allows him to produce and manipulate lightning and electricity at his will, having complete control over its manifestation. Through its use, Luxus can not only generate lightning from his body, but also make it appear from almost anywhere to strike his opponents, taking them by surprise. By generating electricity on different parts of his body, he's capable of making his attacks in melee deadlier, and of propelling himself around to gain extra momentum. The bright light from his lightning can also be used to momentarily blind enemies. In addition, much like other elemental types of magic, lightning magic allows Luxus to turn his own body into lightning in order to evade enemy attacks, move around at high speed, and strike every opponent crossing his path. After the year-long time skip, Luxus has grown powerful enough to be able to effortlessly negate attacks from one of the Spriggan 12 Azil, later causing need for him to be shielded by August from another attack, resulted in a massive explosion of electricity. Some of the spells are Lightning Blast, Lightning Resistance, Thunder Palace, Lightning Body. He also has a Lightning Dragon Slayer magic, a form of Dragon Slayer magic which gives the power and characteristics of a Lightning Dragon, along with a Dragon Slayer's signature ability to eat external sources of his element to heal himself and regain power, thus making him immune to lightning. His attacks, still based on electricity like those of his standard lightning magic, are shown to be very destructive. However, they may be redirected by metal objects acting as lightning rods, as shown when Gajil used his iron to save Natsu from Lightning Dragon's Heavenward Halberd. Luxus has been keeping the true nature of his magic secret from all of his guildmates, even Makarov, stating that he is fed up with his grandfather's lectures. As it turns out, however, the magic was actually implanted within him through the use of a dragon lacrima by his father, as well as frail when he was younger despite his magical potential. This classifies Loxus as a second-generation dragon slayer. Some of the spells that he does underneath this particular magic is Raging Bolt, Lightning Dragon's Roar, Lightning Dragon's Heavenward Halberd, and Lightning Dragon's Breakdown Fist, Lightning Dragon's Jaw, Lightning Dragon's Secret Art, and Roaring Thunder. He also has Thought Projection, Organic Link Magic, Fairy Law, Master Hand-to-Hand Combat, and Immense Magic Power, Immense Durability, Enhanced Strength, Immune Endurance, Immune Reflexes, and he does have equipment, Magic Headphones. Loxus used to be seen wearing magic headphones on his ears, which allow him to store music in a magic database and listen to it as he wishes. However, he has stopped wearing them ever since the Grand Magic game. His model is a sound pod, possessing prominent spikes on the headphones and having its magic sound player separated from them, being attached to his belt and linked to the headphones by a cable.
He also dual wields needlers. And is voiced by Greg in the Pallet Town Champions Fairy Tale Abridged.
He is. Maybe that's why I like Greg so much.
Because he's Loxus.
He's just Loxus.
That is all for Guess Who with Carla. So
I like that we have Jalal on.
Just as we're ending the show.
Well, no, I was going to say, we have Jalal on, and he was also in the episode of the anime this week, because
Yeah,
I was saying how we don't ever get to see either of them.
So, Travis, if you watch nothing else, you definitely want to watch this episode that came out on Friday, because it's technically filler, but it's not filler, because it was...
Wait, is it the
more Jalal
bathhouse?
stuff? Like, it's all Jalal and Arasian Sace and
Okay.
Crime
I thought
Sorcerer.
it was the theme park bathing suit stuff.
No.
I was like, I'll watch that.
Zetsuland is hilarious.
But basically, you know how you were saying when we were in the manga that you were like, no, we need to get back to Jalal. Basically, he had a story. Mashima had a story that he wanted to tell in the manga, but he didn't have the time to get to it, and they put it in the anime, and that was this whole episode.
Yeah.
So you need to see. So, like I said, it's filler, but it's not filler.
Not filler.
It needs to
Because
be canon. not
I don't know if it was because Mashima needed to get more of this, like, was rushed to get more of the story, or like if the editors were pushing him to move on with what was going on and not keep going to side stuff like the Jalal stuff or whatever. But it made it into the anime, and that's what's
So
important.
they wanted him to stay on the nipple, not the side boob.
Okay, we'll go with that. And so yeah,
I'm uncomfortable with that.
and since sadly we don't have Lisana for Reedus Gallery, and there was no manga that came out this week, that is the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, it's just how it goes. So we're gonna do the naming of this episode. Sadly, I don't know. Oh, Brianna had to go take care of her little brother. So,
Although there is one thing that I find funny though.
uh,
Every time I don't show up on the podcast, I'm just fulfilling my character in every way.
yeah, you are. All right. So, Mira Jane, what do you think the actual title for episode 198 should be?
Fairy's super short show.
Fairy's super short show.
You gotta do the thing. My super short show. I hated that thing on Disney. I don't really know what else to call it. It was terrible.
Carla, what do you want to name the episode?
Welcome to the shortcast.
Welcome to the shortcast. I feel like we've had a... I feel like it's been too long since we had one of those.
I know, we needed one. This is a welcome break.
We needed a short show?
Mhm.
Yeah, we did.
Well, we got one. I'm just gonna go with all of the puns because
You don't even let her say that many.
Yeah, I didn't really.
I only got one page full.
Or we'll just call it the Chibi-sode.
I'm not chibi-fied just because our episode is short.
It was
That
a
would be fun though.
I thought if
Wendy?
I thought it's a funny thing. It's kind of weird because it has to do with Richie's nickname.
Jalal was here and then he wasn't.
3 chicks and a dick.
What?
I said 3 chicks and a dick.
Uh,
Because he's Richie or Richard.
You don't think we should name it that?
Hey! You said something about puns, so I had to throw one in.
It's funny. I added that to my list, but it has a cuss word.
Wendy. No, it doesn't. It's a name.
It's a name.
True.
Wendy, what do you think we should name it?
The Puncast Strikes Back.
The Puncast strikes back.
Pancake.
Sorry, I'm trying to go through the email and make sure I get all the information correct when I have to send the... You know what? I'm just going to go through the sent mail and actually look up...
I feel like this is maybe a thing we could do later. And that we should end the show before you do that.
No.
Yes!
No.
For real?
Wait, doesn't the show
Because
end
I
with
just
someone says
finished.
wienerfish?
That's
Someone
why
say
I said-
wienerfish.
No! We can't just stay...
Come on.
I already sent out the email, so we're done with that. Alright guys, so again, if you want to check us out and all the different things that we do, of course, you've got the tiny little short link here in my,
What is
well,
that?
when phones are not going off. You know, it seems like it's been a very phone week for the podcast.
I don't
My alarm went off twice in yesterday's interview. Goodness. The short link to our Indiegogo campaign is right here in my lower third, but if you'd like to have something physical to click on, it is the top of the description. You'll find it there. As far as everything else, if you want to find us on all of our social media, we're on Facebook, Fairy Tale Cast on Twitter. We have a Tumblr that we haven't used in forever because no one on here actually does Tumblr. You can find us on Reddit and talk to Mira Jane, where she is currently taking questions
I guess
for
I should
our
probably-
tomorrow with Newton Pittman.
Yeah.
Do you know what Reddit that is for?
It's on the Fairy Tale subreddit.
The Fairy Tale subreddit. Make sure to run over there and check on the Fairy Tale
We
subreddit.
don't have I don't think we have a Fairy Tale podcast subreddit. I didn't make one.
We should make one at some point, I'm sure. Nah,
Nobody
but-
uses it. I'm literally the only person that uses Reddit here, and I don't know how many of you guildmates do, but I'm pretty
I've
sure.
never
that,
been there in my
asked. I'm pretty sure I asked before, and that was about the response that I got.
Are
I've
we,
never
are
been
we
to that
doing,
There is
like,
one-
social media?
There is one for OTP manga though that is in a various stages of completion because
I've been to many dark corners of the internet, but that is not one.
Reddit? Okay.
I love Reddit.
You can also make sure to visit our website for all the updates, for all the stuff, the swag, the different stuff that we covered throughout the week by going to our website, fairytalepodcast.com. And we have all of our lovely sponsors on there, so make sure to click on one of them that suits your needs. We would greatly appreciate it. But if you'd like to donate to us directly, you can click on that little donate button and insert the monetary amount of your choice into Happy's little pouch. But while you're doing that, please don't forget the reason that we're all here, and that, of course, is the Fairy Tale series. Help keep Hiro Mashima employed, and it's really, really easy to do. Just purchase all the manga, video games, anime, and swag that is out there. Show your support by being a fan. Remember, be a mage, not an internet pirate, because Urza will be coming for you. Not in the way that you're hoping.
Oi.
So, how do we end every episode of the podcast, Mira Jane?
Wiener.
Yes.
Toast.